Welcome back once again to F1 22. We're going to be racing today around Miami, and I've got a series of graphs for you yet again. So, if you look, you can see we have fallen behind Aston Martin. Not great. They are kind of slower, and we've also fallen behind AlphaTauri in the old engine development department. Also not great, but it turns out Alpine apparently doesn't have a great engine either. I, at this point, don't really remember what engine I picked, but it must have been a Mercedes because look at that. Just look how good of just how durable my engines are. Either way, we move on again to the last graph in this lineup of graphs. And we're ahead of Aston Martin, where this is Aero. We don't have a chassis graph because, well, I haven't unlocked the next set of chassis development components, so we're just gonna have to wait for that graph. All of these parts coming before Barcelona. But anyway, we're going into our Miami qualifying, starting pretty strong. That is not a bad breaking point. Look at that, using a decent amount of track there. Being a little easy on the throttle. Probably could have run it out a little bit more than that, I think. And yeah, in general, it looks like we're being very careful. We don't want to screw anything up here. And just using a decent, well, not all of the track. I've seen people go almost right up to that barrier. So we're coming down the long straight. This one is pretty scary for me because I always have a hard time spotting my braking point. And we can see Leclerc with that incredible engine absolute dominate and just pull ahead. But I am braver on the brakes than the AI, and I get to move ahead once again. The issue here, though, is we're coming up to another long straight, and the AI is right next to me, or right on top of me. You can actually see them on the mini-map. I pull ahead just because I get a better launch, but as you can see, that little ball is slowly but surely catching me. I do brake a little later, but in this case, a little too late. And it looks like Leclerc has just passed me, and he has taken first. It's another 1-2. Well, I mean, Leclerc isn't on my team, but maybe one day he'll get to push this heaping pile of junk to a possible points position. Yeah, we didn't really need to listen to Jeff anyway. And let's see if we actually get a good launch. 11,000. A little bit of a shaky start. You don't really feel it as much, but when I'm driving, the just general looseness on the wheel is ridiculous. When you're starting these cars, it just feels like the whole thing's floating around. Anyway, we fall back into 5th from 2nd. It's just how things are. I've never really been good at starting these races. Honestly, I should find a way to shortcut turning on traction control. Me and who is that? Sainz have a collision. I probably didn't give him much space as we opened up for the straight. Our engineer seems to think we are doing a fine job. Sainz is having a look around the outside, which turns into the inside, which then becomes the outside again for this corner, but now, no, it's still the outside. We kind of just keep him at bay, and hopefully here we can catch up to Perez. Yellow flag for something. Probably an incident that happened behind. Signs is probably going to look for the move around the inside. He is. Look at that red arrow. Wow. I don't know why the AI just seems to slow down as they slowly, like as they pass you, they rocket right up to you. And then he just kind of has a moment where he thinks about whether or not he wants to fully commit to the pass. So another potential pass, but nope, we outbrake Ricardo and hopefully get to chase Carlos Sainz. Yep, Ricardo gives up. Less than a second now behind Sainz. We gave up some time fighting Ricardo, but everything's not too bad. Hopefully we can do that little lunge on the inside. The AI love to stay wide here. So we do go up the inside. There's a little bit of contact, but I'm going to just say he turned in on me. Definitely could have seen that coming and probably could have straightened it up. He wasn't going that fast. But here we are again. The AI is okay. We actually outbrake him, but we also outbrake ourselves. We come onto the track and keep a, I would say, lasting advantage, but the AI, or not the AI, well, I guess the AI. The FIAI don't really seem to care because, I don't know, I'm just really that cool. Anyway, if you look at the top right, you can see double purple. Maybe we can make it a triple purple and go for the fastest lap. That'd be pretty nice. Give us some more points. Give Perez a little tap. Good thing our wings are super durable. Maybe that's what those durability upgrades go to. Look at that. Fastest lap. Not bad at all. Hopefully, yep, we are currently within the DRS of Sergio Perez. Will we go for the old inside move into, what are we? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think turn 5. 5 or 6. I don't know. We're going to go for the lunge. Right around the outside. We are right there. I don't know why the AI grind on you so much. I do keep it narrow, but I'm pretty sure him kind of like rubbing wheels pushes me a little bit towards the right. Or pivots me. And now we have a little train going. Perez and Sainz, but we're also catching Russell. So maybe with the slipstream and the DRS, we actually get DRS on this upcoming straight. We can keep them at bay as long as Russell stays ahead. Leclerc has built quite the lead, and we're probably not going to be able to catch him. But with Russell ahead, we can keep Perez behind. We have no battery left because we don't want Perez jumping for the move. We outbrake a little bit. Perez doesn't really put himself in the gap. He's actually 5/10 behind, so I guess he wasn't really there. Wow. Is that a double DRS zone? Interesting. I completely forgot that Miami had a double DRS zone. Either way, we keep right behind George Russell. And we're looking for the old peek my nose. Oh, a little bit of wall there, but it's fine. Everyone can grab a little bit of wall, just don't grab too much. Will we go for... Nope, we don't. We don't go for the move on the inside on George Russell. Instead, I'm betting, we're hoping that his DRS is going to help us keep Perez at bay once again. Perez has our DRS. We're moving to the inside to defend. And Russell breaks really early, so we just go for the move. Taking the place on George Russell now. Leclerc is 2 seconds ahead, and we've got 2 cars behind. One of them, well, both of them will have DRS on us, so we really have to nail this corner. We kind of get a really slow and tight entry, so that's not going to help us. But does Russell have DRS? He was above 1 second for like a few moments. We take the racing line. It's not closing up that much. We get the white arrow notifying us that we're closing a little bit on Leclerc. But it's just, I mean, must have really screwed up that corner because we went from 1.7 seconds to 2.4. Which in the GT Hui Academy is simply unacceptable. I'm pretty sure our boss, Lance Stroll, is considering throwing us out. Yes, you heard me right. The Aston Martin driver, Lance Stroll, is our team boss. That's why we're just floundering with development. Okay, so we are attempting to catch Leclerc, who is just pulling away. We are outside of the DRS of George Russell, so we can pretty much be safe from that. Hopefully keeping things nice and tidy. Ooh, a little bit of a slide. The nerves getting to us. The possible first place finish looming if we could have not had that snap. But now it's all gone, and hopefully that was just enough that Russell didn't get the DRS. It does look like he's closing very fast though, so I doubt that he missed it. Ooh, he's right up on us. Look at that. But something must have happened, and he has accordioned his way back. And would you look at that, another second place finish for GT Hui. Quite the result. Hopefully we can keep replicating it. Maybe even a win finally. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. And see you next time.